And I'm back with more Danganronpa. True ending mode. Time to investigate for the last time. One more class trial. We're redoing Mukuro's case and trying to solve the mysteries of the school. So you're gonna go off on your own again too?
However...
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we still can't work together.
So...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together. I should see this splitting up as covering more ground. Then we can get back together and share more information. That's
so
right!
then-
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said that all the doors in the school were unlocked, right? We should be able to investigate every nook and cranny of this school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. Ying! I guess I'll start by taking another look at the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro, then we'll know who the mastermind is. Where should I start my investigation? Guess I'll start with the rooms that were locked. Second floor dorms. So much stuff to do! Hallway, second floor dormitories. Enter the door. The gate's open. We can finally check the second floor of the dorms, which means I'll have to do it. This is the second floor? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or a battlefield, like a bomb blew up in here. Ugh. The bed's completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Ugh. Garbage. This room's filled with lockers. It must have been for Hopespeak students. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Ugh. It's a metal plate. I really want to know what's inside, but there's just no way. imagine any way to get this locker room open. I'm only gonna try. There's a card reader. Must be how you get it open. It's pretty similar to the card readers on the second floor. You use your e-handbook, so... Well, took out my handbook and ran it across the card. And then... No. Maybe the locker's owner can? A bunch of nothing in here. Well, that's disappointing. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more of an adult atmosphere. Also, take note of the easy to find trapdoor.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko?
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one regret. I decided to check one more time. She looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking of something. I probably shouldn't bother her. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. PCs still have some search results left on it. And we might be able to gain some info.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words... However... Whew. Correct.
A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using this. There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake? Or construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel the breeze coming out.
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. You mean a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it.
Indeed.
A very easy trick. So easy, I'm not sure you could even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that controls it. Enter the right password and it should open.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all his files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I ever desired to, but nothing might have been his password. When I think of how much time I've wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room that she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we're going to assume it's some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure out, how do I stand a chance? Wait, there might be a chance. Something Kyoko might not have thought of. Or something she didn't want to think of. What about your name? Sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm not sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as a password. Knowing how she is, I bet the thought never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, don't be. I already know your guess is wrong. What? Wow, it was that easy. I did it?
Why?
Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. Kyoko? I may as well not even been in this room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. Wrapped and covered in such joy. That's what made it so unusual. It's a brightly colored box. It seems really out of place. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe. But, I mean, we can't not.
Makoto.
Be careful. Why, do you think it's dangerous? No. Not dangerous. But surprising.
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'd be happy to see. You know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to? Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and then held the lid. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance at it. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Ah! What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. Who could possibly have imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. There were bones in there. It's not that I was thinking of the bones. I just had a feeling it'd be its body. It's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy's in a box! My father.
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know for sure?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably here at the school, but the only ones alive at the start of the killing game were the students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
My father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway. She was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in it herself, though she had plenty of chances. I mean, Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she could cut all ties. But was that all there was to it? Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. A present, really? Jeez. This picture. It's all faded. Must be pretty old. Wait, is this? Hey, Kyoko?
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free from the past. And yet, to now find something like this? What do you expect me to do now? But I was right. It's a picture of her when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. It's the whole reason I came here, and now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? He's probably hiding some sort of clue. I really don't want to touch her dad's desk without permission. Don't worry about me, just look around as much as you'd like.
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of an investigation. I don't. Okay. What's this? It's an e-handbook, but has the label saying in case of emergency?
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what this is. I think you're probably
it would
right.
Seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But
I
don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Can I ask you a favor?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but could you leave?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he'd hope to see me again someday. Is that what you're trying to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened. What I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I get myself under control, I'll return to the investigation. So, please, just give me some time to myself. Bones! They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. But we were wrong. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. 15 of us met in the mail hall, and Mukuro was 16. No one else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. ones still left alive are me, Yakuya, Moron, Weirdo, and Hina, and Kyoto. I should have called Byakuya asshole. Anyway, or asshat. So there's no question. Wait, there can't be! I refuse to believe it. There's gotta be some other way. There just has to be. Crystal ball? There's no way he would ever use this locker. It's just not possible. Wait. There's no denying it. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hakagure. The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. He attended classes, but it can't be possible. Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. We're all sucked into this evil world. We never had time to take anything. So what is this? I don't see a name written on it. I can't say for sure who it is. But there's some writing inside. I don't like it violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. All the letters are spaced out evenly. Whoever was writing them was measuring them. Must have been very meticulous. Huh? I saw something familiar. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal way. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point of this is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation we are. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'd be willing to go along with the plan. So that's what my father said to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? I knew exactly who it belonged to. Yoko. What's it doing in this locker? What she wrote here completely contradicts what she's already told me. She hadn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. What's this all mean? Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? No idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Why are these things in the locker? They look like people belonged here. Notebook, pocketbook. There has to be some kind of explanation. If I want to find out, I need to keep moving forward. I have to believe in everyone. Data lab.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door.
Yeah.
If all the doors to the school have been unlocked, it should be open too, but I couldn't open it because it might explode and that would really suck, so... I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like shit was okay for me getting blown up. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. There was no explosion. My first impression was, this place is totally sci-fi. I was kind of thinking the same thing. There's some kind of hatch on the floor. What's this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like a military installation or something. Kinda looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi probably would freak out if he saw it. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit?
Okay.
And let's start poking around. Oh, you can just do whatever. Hino's already jabbing away.
Huh?
What? I think it came from the other room. What did you do? I don't know, but I think it was that one. Take a good look. And I saw a bunch of buttons. Data center. It's right next door. The room we were just in.
Yeah.
Check it out. Probably scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from here.
Okay.
That's supposed to make me feel better? Did I hear what I think I just heard? Ugh. Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina?
What?
Oh man, busted. How'd you know?
Say what?
What's this? Some kind of remote controlled camera setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
But guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't press it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Were you seriously gonna press it? I guess it settles at the room with the Monokuma drawing on the control panel. What the heck was that just now? Monokuma? What do you mean? Were you controlling it just now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Wait, what? For real? Looks like the panel definitely controls him. Which means the mastermind's been controlling it from this room. They've been controlling Monokuma from this room. And it's totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey,
Kyuko's theory is right. If the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma, then that means they must have been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would be true. But if it is... then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, is really the 16th student? No, can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the look on your face. Is this nothing? What about you? Is everything okay? It's just... this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they've set up traps or something? I can't say that it isn't possible. But really, I hope it's not true. So, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of places to check out. Good point. Can't waste all our time standing around here. Let's get going. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I'd heard a strange noise. What was that? The door had just locked on its own. Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted.
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't go around restricting whatever you want. It's for your benefit. Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone in the school would be if the mascot just up and stopped moving.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. Right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anybody. No, you didn't. Did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? Hatch on the floor? Too bad! That was your one big chance and you blew it!
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so... whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted. No more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Yes. He's gone, but...
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, the hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so it's not your fault. Anyway, we don't let it get it to us. We just have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping positive. So I'm gonna go around and tell everybody what we have here. Got me all motivated again.
You got it.
I'm out. See you later. I gotta do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Another way forward is to call it a day. I love taking breaks. So, still more investigation. But I will get to that next time. Hurrah! Oh, I should save. I shouldn't forget to save, because that would be stupid. And what do I look like? Well, you can't see me, but I look stupid. Damn it! I just outed myself. Anyway, now I saved. See you next time.